Guys, it's Natalie here. So I'm really doing a lot of work on the way that I'm eating, and oh, and this, by the way, this is just my Rev with water. So if any of you guys were wondering, but I don't know if you guys have tried that stuff, but we've tried it quite a bit. Kombucha. It's got probiotics in it. It's really good. That's about all I can handle now with carbonation. I stopped drinking soda and pop quite a while ago, and then I would have it off and on, and so the last year I haven't had it at all. So even with these probiotic drinks, the fizziness really gets to me sometimes, but it's pretty good. Anyway, so then it's glass, so I like to reuse it. And we have our water filter, of course, with the drinking water. So we just fill it with water because it is glass, and try not to waste, bottles and stuff. So anyway, so I wanted to show you guys something that I made with that vegan cheese. Excuse me. Sometimes I don't know what's going on with my throat chakra. It's having a hard time. Could be because I was eating this before, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Maybe this side. And I've eaten most of it. It's just a quesadilla that I made, but it's more of like a fajita type. And I don't miss the chicken in it. So let me tell you what I did to make it. So I got, of course, the tortilla, 2 of them, and I used the toaster oven for this. I put 2 kinds of the vegan cheese, the almond mozzarella and the almond cheddar, and just did slices, thinner slices, broke them apart, and then I layered one side. I put down the tortilla on the tray and put one of the cheeses on the bottom layer, and then I sauteed some mushrooms, some Anaheim peppers, onions, and sliced those up as well, and then sauteed them. And I also used a little tiny bit of cayenne pepper, just like literally a pinch, because the type we have is a very potent powder from the health food store. And then I also put salt and pepper in it. And then I also put 1 tomato. I diced that. And this is actually probably makes enough for like 4 or 5 of them. So I used quite a bit for this, and then just put it in the fridge. And then I can just reuse it when I need to. Let's see, I think that was all I put in it, and just sauteed everything for a little while until it all kind of started to wilt down and get soft. And so then I put a layer of that sauteed mix onto the tortilla, on top of the layer of cheese, and then I put another layer of cheese on top of it, and then I stuck it in the toaster oven so it could really seep down and heat everything up, so that way the bottom part wasn't so soggy. And then I put once the cheese has started to melt. Vegan cheese melts a little bit differently than regular cheese does, but it keeps some form, but you can still get it to stick, and it does still melt somewhat. And then I put the top layer of the tortilla on it for just the last, maybe 5 minutes. And I had it on the toaster oven for, I don't know, total amount probably about 10 minutes. And then the last couple minutes, like I said, that's when I put on the top layer, and I had it at about 400 degrees, I believe. So anyway, and then I just pulled it out, and it's soft, but yet it's still toasted somewhat. So anyway, it's really, really, really good. You guys should give it a go. It totally reminds me of, like, say you're going to Chili's or something and get chicken fajitas. That was one of my favorites. Or making them at home. This tastes very similar to that. So maybe give it a try and see if you guys like it. But really, you don't miss the chicken. You don't miss the dairy, because the vegan cheese really does taste like cheese. But it feels cleaner. But it also still has that, this is not like a raw. It also has that, like, you're still eating some. Oh, by the way, in that sauteed mix, I also did add some olive oil to it. And the size that I made, 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. But it still does have a little bit of greasiness from the olive oil, but it's not as greasy. And so it's cleaner, but it still has the moisture and a little bit of that oil in it with it. Instead of getting the oil from the cheese or the chicken or whatever, the fats, it's a different type of, it's a cleaner type of fat. So anyway, wanted to share that with you guys, and I'll be coming out with another video soon. I hope you guys are doing well. Talk to you soon.